Hello there, people, and we are on episode 24. Yes, we are. So, between this episode and the last, let me sleep here. I have obviously been putting in a bit of work. I completely forgot until like yesterday that the purifier, can serve the exact same purpose as the grinder, to triple ores. Plus, it's, faster, so I decided to upgrade them to factories, which, as you can see, they have multiple slots for both input and output. And I have the elite factory for smelting here, just so it can go faster, if I need to burn something up. And they've still got other upgrades and all that good crap. I've actually had a bit of an issue with needing to, what's the word? With not having enough power, basically. So, I went ahead and added about, I think, 8 wind turbines to our little setup upstairs. As you can see, this thing is running really low, because I had it processing a ton of iron. So, we're going to turn on our engine. We're going to go upstairs here and see how Mr. Tree Farm has been doing. Last I checked, he has been doing incredibly well. We've gotten a lot of wood, a lot of vines. I just put that there because I'm anal with being ordered. And yes, he is doing incredibly well. We're just going to sort this and get our storage bag so we can kind of grab a lot of this crap and make some room. And yes, we will be better organizing this in the future. I completely forgot the storage bag has a lot of ores in it. I went mining in the Twilight Forest, so I could get tons of resources, especially iron, considering I need to make a reactor because, well, as you have no doubt noticed, running pretty low on power, and we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20 wind turbines, and that's not enough. Like, if I run those factories for any extended period of time, they will run out of power, which is not something we want. So, we are going to be inserting our wood into this. And I tried working it with the RF battery I made, and for some reason that didn't want to work. I don't really know, what the hell happened there, but it's got 3.5 million RF inside of it, which isn't even like 1% of what it can store. So yeah, at least we've got a fair amount of good crap. So, where am I going to put Mr. Big Reactor? I've got various places. Oh yeah, I also made a blast furnace here to kind of turn the various bits of steel armor and crap that I had into actual usable metal. So, that's definitely a good thing. How are all these things doing? Keeping up with the water, yes. And all this is doing well. How are you doing with creosote? Almost 200 buckets worth of that crap. Where can I put Mr. Big Ol' Reactor? I need it kinda close. Actually, I think I'll build a little house for it. I think that sounds cool. Actually, I could probably just kind of dig this area out some more, now that I think about it. So, yeah, I'm going to dig out a big area, because this is going to be the massive reactor. It's going to be a 31 by 31 by 3 high. So, yeah, it's going to take up a lot of area. But it's also going to give us, I think, last time I played with it was like $175,000 RF a tick. So yeah, it's not gonna be, worrying about power for very long. So I'll get to that, and I'll be right back. Well, that took for bloody ever. I managed to clear out a rather large room. I'm gonna go upstairs here. And as you can see, I lit it with literally 3 different things, torches, glowstone, and redstone lamps. I just honestly happened to have them available, figured I'd use them, considering most of these things are gonna get covered up by the ludicrously massive reactor. I really didn't feel much of a need to, be consistent or anything. So, we got all that built. I was just working on some of the ores I had gathered. Working on the tin. Although I don't really need tin right now. What I need is reactor casings. Which is why we made tons of graphite. As you can see, I've also got an additional like 600 in the ME thing. And I'll probably need more than that. 3, 4. Let's get 4 stacks of reactor casing. That may or may not be enough. I don't know. So let's see here. Thankfully, this isn't a very tall reactor. It's just very, large. And like a moron, I put my measuring tape up. So we're gonna align things here because I am, again, quite anal. So, I think I'll have it with this. So that's 4 meters, 7 meters, 13, 19, 25, 31 meters. So that's where it ends up. So we're going to put all this down. Thankfully, the redstone signals from the lamps shouldn't interfere much, if at all. And then let's see here, we're going to start our measurement here. Up, up. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn off peaceful mode. I had done that mostly just to make things a little bit easier on myself. 30, and this should be 31. Excellent, okay. So, we're going to, not that one, but the other thing. Where is she? There we go. There's our builder's wand. So, and I should be able to do this with the casing. Yep. Sweet. But as you can see, we are eating through casing really quickly. Yeah, not even 4 stacks or 4 stacks didn't even get us the bottom of the damn thing. So, this is going to be the biggest of the big reactors, which is good. I like big reactors. Ha. So let's get some redwood bark. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 stacks of bark. Dead redwood. Just gonna plop it in here because whatever. Gonna get the massive amount of tin. And as you can see, Mechanism puts it in the earliest available slot when it's doing the whole processing thing. So make note of that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. More stacks of casing. I'm gonna go upstairs. And turn off the engine. Thankfully, our builder's wand will make short work of this little project. Whew. Damn, this is going to be hard on our supplies, especially of iron. our iron supplies are not gonna like us. But you know what? To hell with them. Massive reactor. That's the whole point. And thankfully, once I get this thing built up, it should be very fuel efficient. So yeah, that's a lot of charcoal. Thankfully, this thing operates ridiculously fast, which is good. Ridiculous speed is exactly what we need. Pardon me. So we want to go back upstairs here. And up, and up. Yeah, big scary zombie, no one cares. You're not threatening. Not even when you call your homies. You and your friends are just a joke, Mr. Zombie. And I mean that in quite a literal sense. But yeah, as you can see, this thing is a massive, massive thing. And we're going to need a lot to fill it. In fact, I probably won't finish building this episode, and we're out of graphite, so yeah. But, you know, might as well get the foundations laid, you know. And I'll probably be working on this between this one and 25. So, it shouldn't be a huge thing. So, 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. And that's the foundation laid. Now, this thing is cooled with 3 things: diamond blocks, cryothium, and resonant ender. It's a bit of an interesting setup, if I may say so myself. And I'm not going to take credit for creating it. I did not make this design. A friend on a server I played on made it. And I'm just shamelessly kind of copying him. But in his defense, it is an excellent design. It requires a lot of resources, but it's very well worth it. And this thing's already done burning 16 stacks of charcoal. Damn, that thing's quick. I like you. You're my friend. So we got the foundation laid for that. I think I'll wait for it to get us more good stuff before screwing about more. Oh yeah, let's check our composter, see how it's working with the compost. With the making of the compost. Oh wow, is that about halfway full? Cool. That most certainly works for me. I love having excess. Excess is always a good thing to have. And bammo, that's 1 extra oil seed. Oh yeah, forgot to check this thing. It's a good thing to do occasionally. Lots of nice little bedrock dust. Ow. So let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna need to make more lube. A lot more lube. But I'm working on that. With the whole thing there. And I completely forgot where I was. Let's see if I can sleep. Let's see if, it will yell at me or not. It's like, oh, there's monsters. You can't sleep even though they can't actually freaking get to you. Annoys me so. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. I like how I can just kind of phase through those things occasionally. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, and this is a unifier. It is used, well, to unify things, duh. But let me give you an example, shall we? Let's get, say, 16 iron. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, we go through and make ourselves some mechanism steel. If you want to. You know, the HSLA steel from a recraft works just fine, but again, this is just for the sake of argument. You go through, you make some steel with the dust and all that, and damn, that thing's quick. But let me get the graphite out of here. Resort. There we go. That's another 1,000 freaking graphite. So, okay. You got your 16 steel dust. You melt it down into regular old steel. But then you realize, well, shit. I was going to be working with rotary craft, and I have the ore dictionary thing enabled for it, but mechanism steel doesn't work for rotary craft. What do? Well, you can, in the preferences thing here, you can set it, you can key it to HSLA steel, and then put mechanism steel, and turns it into rotary craft steel. Very handy thing to have around. And also good if you happen to have multiple kinds of steel, like if you're working with railcraft, or again, like mechanism, Greg Tech, things like that, that have their own little bits of steel, and you want to kind of get them all into one thing, maybe rotary craft, or something else. So let's charge up our jet plate here. Charge up the rest of us. And I will decide on what to do real fast, so I shall be back in just a moment. Alrighty. Ugh. Damn it. Wish I could disable that. I think I've actually thought of something to do. We are going to make something to utilize our growing jungle wood stores. Yeah, actually, something I should experiment with. Let's see here. Fibonacci generator. Yeah. Let's see here. I think that's not what I need. A furnace generator. So let's see here. Transfer node. Need a QED. I always want to make a QED. It's not terribly expensive, actually. Burnt quartz, huh? Let's see here. How many do I need for that? 4 burnt quartz. Okay. That doesn't require much. So you get that. We gonna make some infused obsidian, and we gonna make ourselves a crafting table, and we're gonna make the computational matrix. 2 eyes of Ender, and we've got a QED. Now, to work this thing, we're going to need to make some form of generator. I forget exactly what it is. Ender something or other. Let's see here. Intercore. Interquarry. Yeah, we can. Enderflux crystal. That's how you generate the enderflux for happy little extra utilities things. So we're gonna make a couple of dim. Do I have any? Okay, I don't. I don't have any spare eyes of ender. I'm actually kind of running low on ender pearls. Huh. Anywho, this thing turns redstone flux into ender flux. And I think a 10 RF to 1 ender flux ratio. So, kinda crappy in that respect. But, let's see here. We can get ourselves a furnace generator. Energy transfer nodes. You need 4 item nodes. Shouldn't be too hard. Bam! 4 item nodes. Easily acquired. 4 gold. What? Speed upgrades. So, let's get maybe 16 blocks of redstone. I don't know, that just sounds right. This seems a tad redonkulous, so we're gonna get that. Speed upgrades in there. To make a depth first search upgrade. We're gonna need to make more speed upgrades. Pardon me. And that should get us not what we need. We need more redstone blocks, don't we? Yes, we need 2 more. God, this thing eats redstone like crazy. No, that's not what I meant. The breadth first search upgrade. For that. Thankfully you get plenty of them. And let's see here, 4 gold ingots. And we're just gonna grab some universal cables. The advanced ones will work. And then we're gonna fly up here where our little storage thingy is. Ah, good. It's back up to maximum as it should be. So yeah, I'm not actually sure how this works. Let's see. No. Should tell me here. Oh, wow. 1,000 to 1. Holy shit. Automatically sent here by machines. Yeah, but how do I send it power? That's the damned problem. Oh, let's send that. Get our transfer nodes. Get that. Oh, okay. Huh. So that's a thing. Cool. It works! So now that we've got that, and well, that seems to be working rather quickly as well, which is good. Which is good. Doesn't seem to need much ender flux. So we've got an energy transfer node. Although we're not really going to be using it, and I know there was a spider up there, but who really gives a shit? So let's see here. I need 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. To make 8 furnaces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for an eye. And that should get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 furnace generators, which we then put our transfer node into, and bam! An 8 times furnace generator. Let's get a block of coke and demonstrate, shall we? Now then, as you can see, it doesn't, or things inside last 8 times less, well, time, but generate 8 times more power, which is good. 8 times more power is exactly what we want, and if we wanted to, we could probably make 8 more of these. I thought it would require a bedrockium ingot, and that's just a pain in the ass to get. So we've got our furnace generator, and as you can see, generates lots of power really fast, which is what we want. We want lots of fast power. Now then, let's see, do I have any spare charcoal? I do not. Let us put this in here and just kind of make a bunch of charcoal. Let's see just how long it says it lasts here. 20,000 RF, so it lasts a little over 3 seconds, but that's also a lot of RF. 20,000 RF an item, and this thing holds 500,000, so 1,000 divided by 20. Okay, so it would only take 25 charcoal to fill this up. As you can see, pretty powerful. And again, generates really fast, which is exactly what we need. And since we've got 3 of those breadth first search upgrades, we can use them to make more of these wonderful little things. And remember, when you break them, their RF stays inside them, which is exactly what we want. So, catch me next episode when we work on a few other nice little things to kind of make our tree farm a bit more awesome. So until then, this is me signing off on episode 24. So I shall catch you dudes and, ladies and whatnot later. So have fun out there.